time now for US News with the Queen of American showbiz, royal and political reporting, Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, lovely to see you. I hope you've had a good week. A better week than Donald Trump, who is odds on now to win the nomination for the Republicans, to run for the Republicans as president in the primaries. But he's got some financial problems. Tell me more.
That's right. Former President Donald Trump said on Friday that he plans to appeal a New York jury's $83.3 million verdict for defaming writer E. Jean Carroll, who accused him of sexual assault decades ago. Shortly after the announcement, Trump posted on Truth Social, "Our legal system is out of control and being used as a political weapon." This is not the first time that Carroll has taken Trump to court and won. She originally won a $5 million verdict last year after a jury found Trump liable for an assault and defaming her over a different statement. Trump believes this is an example of the government taking away all First Amendment rights, and he says this is not America. Mark, you know that this is one of several court cases for the presidential Republican nominee frontrunner. He is also facing 91 felony counts across federal charges in Washington, D.C. and Florida, and state charges in New York and Georgia, all charges and cases seemingly igniting the enthusiasm that surrounds this candidate.
Well, Kinsey, we're going live now to Las Vegas for live pictures of Donald Trump. And there he is canvassing for support. Team Trump is the lettering behind him. And that is Donald Trump, who would like to be the US president in November. He's going to be the official Republican candidate. But what about this bill of $83 million? Has he got that kind of money to spend?
I mean, I love you, but I should correct you. He's not officially the Republican candidate yet, although he looks like he's got a pretty strong grip on everything. But Nikki Haley's on the devil on my shoulder telling you I should make sure you know that she's still in the race.
Of course.
He's going to continue to fight that bill. Obviously, he's going to appeal. This is not a situation where he has to to write a check tomorrow. Additionally, it's my thought process that he does have such a fierce and loyal following that he could throw up one campaign or one fundraiser website and God knows how much money he could raise to take care of something like this. So I think he's going to continue to fight it. The money, there's not like a deadline on it that it's due next week. His focus is this presidential race, and that's what he's going to continue to make his priority.
Now, Kinsey, these are live pictures from Las Vegas. He's making his case to be the next US president. He wants to save America. What are your impressions of his body language here with these live pictures? You've been watching and observing Donald Trump for many years, including his 4 years in the White House. What are your impressions of this latest appearance?
Well, I covered the 2016 campaign and always enjoyed his campaign events because he has so much personality and you never knew what he was going to say. Off the cuff, he got himself in trouble so many times because there's some authenticity there that, as we've seen lately, gets him into a lot of trouble. So I think he looks confident. He looks as confident as he did in 2016. And, like I said before, I feel like his entire priority is winning the White House.
Indeed. And here is his potential opponent if he wins the nomination. Here is the leader of the free world in succinct form, as always, Kinsey.
The beer brewed here, it is used to make the brew beer in this refinery. Oh, Earth Rider, thanks for the Great Lakes. I wonder why it's called.
I don't know if they're laughing with him or at him, and I think he drank too much of that beer. But Americans are used to these moments. It happens every day now, doesn't it?
That's right. Social media, having a laugh at this particular Biden moment. This happened on Thursday after he made a series of bizarre statements during a campaign speech at Earth Rider Brewery in Superior, Wisconsin. I mean, I tried to practice saying this for you, but I think I'd need 3 or 4 beers to even reenact that sentence. Fox News described it as unintelligible, and President Trump's campaign taking advantage of that moment, tweeting cognitively impaired Joe Biden. Juanita Broaddrick, I don't know if you remember her, but she was famous for accusing former President Trump of rape. She commented on Biden's remarks because she's become a big conservative commentator as well, saying Joe is unwell.
Most definitely. In spite of their challenges, Joe Biden's health challenges, Donald Trump's legal challenges and getting past Nikki Haley, do you think it will be Trump versus Biden in November?
I do think it will be Trump versus Biden, and I almost wonder if people are going to sit this one out because it's such an unappealing, rematch. It's not something that anyone's excited about, either candidate. And there's a really good new book out called Amateur Hour about Kamala Harris that talks about how the Bidens didn't even necessarily want the White House and maybe didn't even want to run again this time. But there's just so much animosity between VP Kamala Harris and the Biden family that they run just to spite her. So I enjoy that. The gossip in me really enjoyed that part of Amateur Hour, this brand new book that's out. I believe it's by somebody that writes for The Spectator.
Kinsey, no time for Catherine and Charles, but I think you'll agree we both wish them a speedy recovery, and we look forward to catching up with you in a week's time.
Thank you.
The brilliant Kinsey Schofield. Check out her website, todiefordaily.com.